Good afternoon. My name is Richard Beasley. At the end of my speech, you, the audience, will be all that you can be. Army strong, or you may want to be. How would you like to retire by the age of 40? High school students graduating at the age of 18, they can even take a year off. Join the military, stay in for 20 years, and retire by the age of 40 with half of their base pay. Not too shabby. The Army provides people a sense of pride and teamwork. Today we'll cover job selection, basic training, duty performance, and operational force. In these trying times, the military is not a bad alternative. Let's go for job selection. You're walking down the street, trying to figure out what you want to do with your future. You see your Army recruiting office. You go in just to see what's going on. See the sign, Army Strong, so you go inside. Sit down and talk to your recruit. These are the career fields that he's going to offer to you, depending on your test scores. He can offer you admin support, intelligence combat support, arts and media, legal and law enforcement, combat, mechanics, computers and technology, medical and emergency, construction and engineering, transportation and aviation. Most of these military jobs transfer to a civilian job once you're out of the military. So, even if you don't want to stay in for 20 years, you can come to the military, you can get yourself a trade, get started in your career, and when you get out, you're trained, you're ready to go. Sometimes you're even more desirable than a college student. They have a degree, but you have job experience. Now the adventure begins. It's time for basic training. Time to suit up. Gotta get your glasses. Gotta get your running shoes. Strap on those combat boots. It's time to go. Basic training. This is where you're going to learn basic combat skills. You're going to use BRM, basic rifle marksmanship, DNC, drill and ceremony. And this is going to get you ready for the operational force. Once you complete basic training, you are the equivalent of a combat rifleman. Basic training usually lasts approximately 2 months. After basic training, you'll move on to advanced individual training. This is a job that you set down with your recruiter and that you selected. This could range anywhere from 6 weeks to a year. Once you're trained up, you're ready to go, you're qualified to do your job, now it's on to the operational force. Operational force can consist of anywhere in the world. You can be in FORSCOM, which is Forces Command. You could be in TRADOP, which is Training Doctrine Command. You can be in USAREUR, which is over in Europe. You can end up in SOUTHCOM down in Florida. You can end up anywhere in the world. Career progression. As you stay in, you're faced with different challenges. In these different challenges, people see in you leadership roles and your potential. And this affects your career progression as you move up through the ranks. As you move through the ranks, you make more money. It's just like in the civilian world. You get a promotion. In the military, you also do travel. But along with travel also comes deployments. Most military deployments are 12 to 15 months. In between those deployments, you get 1 year back at whatever your duty station is. So that'll be your time with your family. 15 months you may be away. Depends on what your job is. Depends on what the op tempo is. But the experience of being able to go around the world, going in and out of combat, it's priceless. Something you'll never forget. So, hopefully, I've gave you a little bit of information, and maybe you'll want to join our team. So, just think, if you have successfully completed 20 years of active federal service, you too can retire with half your pay, guaranteed for the rest of your life, and you're still young enough to start a new career. In conclusion, OmniLife could be for you. We went over job selection at your recruitment station, basic training at Fort Jackson, Fort Riley, Fort Leavenworth, Fort Benning, any of those. Duty performance and operational force, and don't forget AIT. So, congratulations. You are now entitled to 50% of your pay for the rest of your life, and you're young enough to start all over again with another career. So maybe you don't want to be a soldier anymore. Maybe you can become a teacher or anything else you want. The Army prepares you for all of it. So, Army strong.